have another exciting 1.18 experimental snapshot to go over. Now, in yesterday's video, where I explored last week's snapshot in more detail because the first video I made on it was really laggy, I said that I would be making a video about the second snapshot, and here we are. So, let's get into the article, and then we can go over what changes are in this version, and then we can go take a look at it. So, here's the update. Thanks for all the feedback we've received. It's nice to hear that most people like the new terrain generation, and we really appreciate the concrete suggestions about things to improve. We had a bunch of tweaks and improvements during this week, and have updated this post with experimental snapshot 2. We probably won't release a new snapshot for a few weeks unless we mess something up badly. And from reports that I've known, they have kind of messed up the end and another. So that's going to be something we may take a look at, because I haven't seen that yet. Only in videos. Unless we mess something up really bad, since most of the team is on vacation. With Caves and Cliffs Part 1 released, we currently hard at work delivering the second chapter in Caves and Cliffs Part 2. We're not only updating the caves and adding new mountains, we're also adding changes to the overall terrain generation to make it fit all together. As these features will bring pretty big changes, we love your feedback. We would love your feedback. We need to sort out some technical things before we ship these into normal Java snapshots or Bedrock betas. So in the meantime, we've created an experimental snapshot for Java that you can download separately. That way you can try out all the new world generation changes and provide us with feedback while we continue our grand work on terraforming the world of Minecraft and integrating it into the normal beta snapshot series. Now here are the changes. It's like a mile long. Literally a mile long. Okay. Bear with me while I read every single one of these as quick as I can. Biome placement is a bit smoother and less noisy. Fewer microbiomes dotting the terrain. Biomes tend to be a bit larger and fragmented. Raised clouds from level 128 to 192. Renamed mountains, old mountain biomes to extreme hills once again, and gravelly hills. And gravelly mountains to gravelly hills to reduce the risk of people getting confused when they use /locate biome and end up in the old mountains. Beachier beaches. Beaches are a lot wider, but are also in some places that there are no beaches at all to provide some variation. Sheep now spawn in the meadows. Also, more rabbits and less donkeys. Blue orchids now spawn in meadows. The swamps were sad because there wasn't a unique thing. Adding missing biomes, ice spikes, and eroded badlands. Underground biomes interfere less with the surface. They can still leak out of the cave entrances sometimes because it looks kind of cool. Increase the height of some of the peaks. Now they can reach up to 220 to 260. Slightly increase the chance of finding large areas with flat terrain. That's cool. Meadows sometimes spawn a lone tree, often with a bee nest. Monsters spawn in the new mountain biomes. Emeralds and infested stone generating new mountain biomes. Meteor veins slightly larger and more frequent, since very few people seem to actually find them in survival. Structures now show up in the right biomes. As I said in that first video, there was a jungle temple out of place. Found the right amount of duct tape to put in the code. Toned down the mega cave entrances a little too big, a little bit, and made them less likely to go all the way down to deep slate level. Man, there's a lot of changes here. Okay, where was I? Getting to Diamond Zone was a bit too easy. Made cheese caves a little smaller on average. They can still be huge though, and a bit less likely to intersect the surface. Reduce the chance of sand and gravel being placed in such a way that they immediately fall down. Replaced with sandstone. I've already seen that in action. Looks kind of weird. The following blocks for messing up the terrain as performance still happens, but not as often. Zombie, skeleton, spider, and cave spider spawners now spawn mobs up to block light level 11. Although the mobs spawning in complete darkness did not affect the difficulty, sometimes I can't talk, of vanilla spawners, we recognize that these spawners haven't been a real challenge for a while now. We hope that this makes conquering a spawner a lot more challenging. I would love just to see a revamp of the square box in general. That's what I would love to see. Spawners have a new custom spawn rule tag, which lets you override the spawn rules of the spawned mobs in the tag. You can specify block light level, which it gets very technical, which indicates the highest block level spawners can spawn mobs at. This change will enable map makers to use the stuff in certain ways. Okay, it's time for the things they know about. Opening a world from Experimental Snapshot 1 can cause an error. So, you need to create a new world for the snapshot. Lower performance, we are working on that for normal snapshots coming later. Nether terrain is messed up and pillars don't generate, however they do generate when you respawn the dragon. Red sandstone is hard to obtain because Badlands mostly generate on plateaus. Aquifers sometimes break coastlines in ugly ways. So yeah, I've seen some of that in action. I want to go check out the Nether in the end. But yeah, I said I would cover this, and here we are. So let's get to it. I do have to tell you guys, if you haven't seen the video I put out last week about the first 1.18 experimental snapshot, or the one that I put out yesterday about it, please go check it out, because you won't understand what I'm talking about in this video if you haven't seen the videos about the first snapshot. And I went in more depth in yesterday's video talking about the first snapshot than I did when it came out last week, because the one last week was very laggy. The video I made about the first snapshot last week when it first released was very laggy, and that's why I made that video yesterday. Now, they have made a lot of changes, and that can be seen by the crazy changelog that I read you just a little bit ago. And so, yeah. Be welcome to rewind the video and listen to me read you all of the changes. And if you want a more in-depth, even more in-depth look at the Snapshot, I can recommend you two people. I can recommend you Exumavoid. I believe he'll have a video out sometime today talking about it. And I can also suggest you a developer who does videos on the snapshots who actually works for Mojang. I can suggest you Slice Lime. He covers every MineCraft 1.17 snapshot, pre-release, and full release of the game. So, and like I said in that video yesterday, I am getting amazing performance. Just 29 frames per second. And last week I was getting a run for my money. My PC was struggling. Very much struggling. Now, let's recap some of the things that they put out. So, they renamed mountains back to extreme hills. Beaches are a lot wider than before. Let's talk about the spawner change here. Now, I can't locate a spawner, so trying to tell you that, or to find one, we'd have to find one underground here. There's less microbiomes, so that's cool. There's a village. I've been on this seed for quite a little bit. Now, in yesterday's video, I told you that I had a aquatic land seed for season 7 ready to go. This is not the seed, okay? This is not the seed that I planned, although I can give you a hint. It's not this way anymore. Sadly, in 1.18, the seed is broken. So, yeah. It did have a ruined portal, which was really cool. And I'm probably not going to use this world as the spawn, just because I'm using it right now. And, yeah. Enough about aquatic land. Let's go check out some things here. We'll talk more about the aquatic land thing at the end of the video. Take a trip to the underground. Well, it's so cool not having to have a data pack for this. Effect, give, Lego show, TV. Night vision. Okay, now I can see things. Okay, this is really cool. Ha ha ha! Some diamond already. Holy cow! Look at how many diamonds there are. Just in this one area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anything else around? Holy cow, there's like 7 in one spot. Probably under that diamond vein right there. Take a picture. See, that's why I don't want to use this, is because I'm exploring it and I know where stuff is. That's why I don't want to use it. I want to find one that's more unique. Now, I did say that I had a seed set, and I was testing it out to see if it was still, properly working and stuff. And sadly, not going to properly work. Stinks. Because I was going to reveal it. Wish we could find a dungeon. And sad Ninjago Craft doesn't get to experience the full lush caves and stuff. And I'll get back to that series, don't worry, I'm going to get back to that. A little bit glitchy, I do have to say. Reminds me of the Nether a little bit. That just kind of gives me very nethery vibes. Really cool though. Really cool. Hermitcraft is going to have a lot of fun with this. Oh, I forgot I'm not in. And I would use Hermitcraft's seed, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's not really fair. At least for right now, I don't want to use it. Can't see anything. Spawners are rare, so yeah. Just look. It is a clay biome. We got our clay biomes, guys. Got our clay biome. We got the clay biomes we've always wanted. If only this existed in actual time. Why can't I shift? That's weird. Oh, there it goes. If only this existed in actual Minecraft, where the biome meets the ground, that would be cool. But they're independent of each other. The generation of the caves and the biomes are kind of independent of each other. Alright, we got a Badlands in the right spot. Still need to update that eventually. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm totally not going to use this as a, when I know where everything is. I'm going to find me a seed that I don't know where anything is at. Dripstone Caves. Insane. Dan TDM's gonna have a hard time with this. He's gonna have a hard time. Oh, there's a desert temple. Ah, yeah, desert temple. So cool. Slice Slime said in his video that you'll find less desert temples in Plains biomes. Yep, this is the desert, all right. No misnaming things. There's a mine shaft down here. Just hanging out in a dripstone cave. I mean, I guess this looks more like a mine shaft would in real life. I don't know what mine shaft looks like in real life. Never been to them. I would love to, like, see better improvements to them, though, than change them. I'm talking about, like, what blocks they use and stuff. That would be nice. Let's continue moving on. Like I said, I want to find a dungeon, but I don't think I'm going to have time in this video, as I said, to go over every single thing. Well, what do you know? I found one. Haha. Bingo. What is the light level in this? Effect, clear, Lego Show TV. Pretty daggone dark. Light level 0, client level, client 0. I think that's how you tell. All this is 0. So, in theory, at least by the former Snapshot, one torch will spawn up to, will allow people to, allow mobs to spawn, or something like that. It says zombie, skeleton, spider, and cave spider spawners can now spawn mobs up to block 11. So, if you look in where it says 11 blocks, that's the light level, or client light level 11. So it can spawn now like this. But if it's dark like this, it can't. Or something like that. I really don't understand the mechanics of it. I thought you just load up like this and nothing would spawn. pretty interesting. This update's gonna be awesome. Trust me, it's gonna be awesome. Gonna be awesome. Night vision. Well, this is going to be extremely dangerous. Very dangerous. It's going to be dangerous, alright. Very interesting, though. Kind of thought it would be a little more dramatic, like the MineCon video. Guys, remember the MineCon video? How dramatic it was when they revealed it for the first time? I remember. Slash locate biome. Probably the last thing I'm going to do here. The Road to Badlands and Ice Spikes are back. I've got to go check out the Nether. That's going to be fun. In the end. Snowy. Snowcat Peak. Fun. I wonder how rare these are gonna be when the final release is out. I wonder how rare they're gonna be. Oh, it merges with like a Ice Spikes biome. That's cool. Definitely cool. Definitely cool. Looking forward to this. I have to change my plans about an underwater base. But, yeah. Alright, let's go check out the End and the Nether. Because I've heard that was very interesting. Because they kind of are in line with the overworld. This is going to be very interesting. That's a basalt thing here. I must come out in a soul sand valley. Yay! Oh, that's the roof. What? Is it copying the overworld? It always has. Effect. Clear. Everything seems kind of normal. Can't see anything really. This is a little more creepy. But we're gonna have to fix this at some point if it's messed up. Okay. You said they were aware of this, so I'm surprised they don't have a fix for it. Pretty sad. Let's go back to end off the video. /locate stronghold. And we're gonna end the video. We'll go into the literal end. And once again, I can't see anything. Where's the stronghold? Don't do this to me again like you did to me earlier. Where's the stronghold, MineCraft? Okay, maybe I won't be going to the end for this video. Because oh, there it is. I'm like, what in the world? It'd be nice to be able to reach it. Only one Ender Eye. Eye of Ender. What is this? What is this? Okay. Effect. Lego Show TV. There's no pillars! What? What is going on? The dragon's just free. Free at last. If only he could fit through the little bedrock portal. Be the easiest end fight ever. That's how we'll end the video. Like that. Alright, here we are. Time, set, day. Here we are at an end to the other video. To another video. This is the end. Okay? Because, you know, we just come from the end. Ha ha! We just come from the end. So, yeah. I'm not going to be using this seed. It's messed up. The experimental snapshots are messed up in general. But, yeah, I don't think normal snapshots would be this wacky. Now, I do want to say one more time that there's going to be a prequel series about the, for Aquatic Land Season 7. And I'll have updates on that maybe in the future, in the next couple of days. So, yeah. Part 2 of the season finale should be up by now. By the time you're watching this video, it should be up. And, yeah. Aquatic Land Chaos should be officially over. Still getting a little bit of microbiomes here. And yeah. Let's go explore this desert temple. Before we leave. Spectator mode. Oh man. It would be a tragedy if I fell from here. Whoopsie. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.